coverage of the National Football League brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada, where the memorial torch honoring legendary owner Al Davis has just been lit, and we are set for football at Allegiant Stadium. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. These guys are playing extremely well, 8-2 over their last 10. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak right now, hoping the home fans could help them get out of this slump. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. Nice little jerk. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And a glance here at the veteran who will be leading them. Now in his 8th year in the NFL.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough.
And some room to work. He's on his way. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Well, on the opening drive, he was looking for a big chunk play. Unfortunately, that time, the secondary was ready for it. Charles picked it off. Not only that, they take it the other way for points.
Homework, preparation, research, it all comes back to that, BJ. Scouting your opponent, not just the players, but the coaches, too. And seeing what they call to begin a game, find out their tendencies. They recognize the early deep ball as part of their opposing game plan, and they weren't caught off guard when it showed up.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Raiders, nothing.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. Gets past one man. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
They start the drive with Cook. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The numbers a week ago for Cook. 17 carries, 71 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
Here's Cook again. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try to break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got room at the 30. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And he'll They'll take this one down near the 15. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. Hanks. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to throw. Hanks. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Andrews. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Pressure now. He's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. They'll wind up losing 3 yards there on the play as that'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
Come on. Set. Hawk 7. Ready.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. As we get a peek at the former Red Raider and 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes.
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch of the year. Guys will say that the numbers and the rankings, they don't matter to him very much. But I don't know how much I actually believe that. Sure, he's team first, but I think everyone would like to see him finish number 1, including himself.
And he's going to have the Broncos first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line. This running game's so important for them, and they know that, and helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From midfield, here's Mahomes. And Thomas has it. They have 2 straight first downs, now a gain of 9 to set up 2nd and 1. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The Broncos at 13-2 on the year. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Denver.
Mahomes going to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Second and 1 at the 18-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. LeBlanc. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Now here's Mahomes. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great effort there. His 25th touchdown, tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Broncos are able to extend their lead.
Raiders 3.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Now the Vegas offense heading back out there. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. The slot man in motion right. Here's a 2nd and 7. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. So the completion good for 7 there. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll go with the keeper. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. The Las Vegas sending out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is taken around the 12. All told, a 54-yard punt, 13 on the return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Mahomes now to throw. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Up the middle they go. LeBlanc. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Now Mahomes. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that. But only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Now a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Operating from the gun. Hanks. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
14 yards.
And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 44-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. Now 2nd and 5.
To number 89. It's a gain of 5.
Back to throw again. Man over the middle, and it's complete. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
The 16-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll look to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he caught it up. It's picked up by the Broncos. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. He completes it to Evans. He'll be upended at the 18. That's a very helpful pickup of 9 after the play began at the 9.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 18.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
3rd down. And less than a yard.
This time they stay on the ground. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Broncos 1st down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that's going to be incomplete.
With apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the 1st half. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Broncos offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only they're controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the stream the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
From just shy of midfield, Mahomes. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 25-yard line.
And the Broncos, first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
15.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Got an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On 2nd and 10, Mahomes. And he whips that one incomplete there. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10.
And 10 yards to go.
Now a handoff up the middle. LeBlanc. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as he'll stop him well short of the yellow line.
It's 4th down.
And his kick is good. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Looking to put a drive together. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Brian Bishop on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Hanks. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Raiders are going to get a new set of downs.
46-yard line.
Well, fake out a jet sweep as they run with Cook up the middle. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Now it's 2nd and 10.
At the 46-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Operating from the gun. Hanks swinging this out wide here for Cook. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw. Hanks. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
It's now 4th down.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. The Broncos offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And as we play out the final stretch of games, he entered our contest here as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. This one caught downfield by Evans. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's another 1st down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. That's into the hands of McLaughlin. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. LeBlanc. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the 1st time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset since you keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Raiders offense coming back out onto the field. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Second and 14. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Andrews. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Makes the score.
Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts this lead down to 13. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Broncos offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 128 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
10 at the 42-yard line.
They go play fake. Mahomes. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Up the middle they go. LeBlanc. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
It has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, set.
Throwing to start the drive. Hanks. And the Broncos get there and take him down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second.
2nd and 14 at the 16-yard line.
Off play action. Hanks. He finds his man. Complete. That's Roman. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 4.
Back to throw. Hanks. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's in the midst of a very solid season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards. Mahomes will do it himself. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
This is part of why this guy's got multiple MVPs on the mantle. We're used to seeing him make the impossible throws, but here Mahomes knows he's got nothing, so he wisely just gets rid of it.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And his kick is indeed good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Shifts by him. And he'll be tackled just shy of 25. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 33-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Hanks. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
From the gun on 3rd down, Hanks will try and do this himself. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Las Vegas, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him. I think he's in line. We've discussed it before for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason why, I think, is because of his ball skills. And that's something that, for guys of his position, they've talked about it for years. They've done the drills. But they've really increased it in recent seasons because of the offensive getting so good. He knows how to take the yard away. That is huge for a defender. I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Attack!
Mahomes going to throw it here. And a catch right side by Evans. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Denver.
Now a handoff up the middle. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. To throw, it's Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Bailey. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great effort there. With now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Broncos extend their 4th quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign. Extra point splits the uprights. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
First down. First and 10.
And with the clock taking under 50 seconds now, he spikes it. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set.
Now Cooper looks to throw. And there's a quick throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And he clocks it with just over 30 seconds left. Second and 10. Here's Cooper. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
My man. At the 60.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Broncos will take over on downs. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. And a good run here as he'll run all the way down to the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top. One of the fun parts about working with you is that we've learned that there are different ways to do things than the way we were brought up to do them. This is Madden. Of course they were going to go ahead and get another score. What do you mean take a knee?
And that just makes the final margin even more lopsided. I think they earned themselves a cold drink from the fridge, right?
There's no doubt
Maybe some
about
pretzels, too, some hummus. Go crazy.
See, we've learned.
Go crazy.
We have learned the Madden way of doing things.
Well, this was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, especially how much they were humming in the second half to pull away and get the victory. Really a complete performance.
And so much fun when you're able to have everyone contribute, both sides of the ball.